Coming unannounced, drag my nails on the tile. I just follow your sin, you can just follow my smile. All of your flaws are aligned with this mood of mine. Cutting me to the bone, nothing left to leave behind. You ought to keep it concealed, just like I was a weapon. I didn't come for a fight, but I will fight till the end. And this one might be a
Ridge Watch here, Real Sports Talk Ridge Watch. The last time you're going to see me today, come to you with ACC Tuesday. What another great weekend it was in the ACC Conference. Not a crazy busy weekend, but we had some good games. Talk about three games that really stood out to me. I really kept my eye on, but let's talk about some other games that kind of give you the rundown of those before we dive into those three. We had Pitt. They got a big win against Duke. Boston College. They got a big win against Virginia. So good win for the Eagles. And then Georgia Tech gets a win over Wake Forest to put them in good aspects before they face Clemson. Now, let's talk about the three games that really stood out to me. First one was Florida State and Louisville. Louisville gets by Florida State 31-28. Louisville's not that great of a team. They're a good team, but Florida State they're in a really bad spot as a program right now. They're at a crossroads. That program is a mess, surprisingly. Coaching staff is a mess. They look like a team that has lost its hope, has lost its drive, has lost its motivation. It's hard to believe that this team was number 3 in the country not too long ago, when we opened up the season against Alabama. But how far they have fallen. DeAndre Francois hurt. They just don't look like a good football team. They look really lacking football knowledge on defense. The offense is a wreck. It's in shambles. So it's just a team that just doesn't look good right now. That's really all you can say about this team. They're 2-4. Overall, they're just you can't remember the last time Florida State was 2-4. You have to go back to 1979, before the Bobby Bowden era, that Florida State was 2-4. Their worst season since then was a 9-3 season. That's how crazy, how bad this season has been for Florida State. Miami, they get a big win, number 8 in the country. They get a big win over a tough Syracuse team. If you're not buying the hype about Syracuse being a program that's taken a resurgency, you need to buy it now, because they showed everybody in the country that win against Clemson was no fluke, that they are a team. They are a program that's resurgent, that's on the rise. So Syracuse definitely shows some guts, but Miami gets the win. Then Virginia Tech, number 14 in the country, they blow out North Carolina. Now, why is this game significant? Because Virginia Tech, outside of their loss to Clemson, looks like they're getting better and better. And I cannot wait till Virginia Tech meets Miami in a clash for the ACC Coastal. But this is a team that looks like it learned from its loss on the primetime stage against the Clemson team that was better than them, but I think just handled the moment better than what Virginia Tech did, because they look like a team now that is improving. They look like a team that's got its feet underneath them. They know who they are. And I honestly believe they will beat Miami and they will play Clemson again if Clemson makes it to the ACC Championship. But NC State was off this weekend. They got a big one coming up this weekend against Notre Dame. Florida State will play Boston College this Friday night. Miami will play North Carolina. Clemson will host Georgia Tech on prime time Saturday night. I don't know who Virginia Tech's playing. So a lot of great games Saturday, and a lot of great games coming up this weekend. It will be interesting to see how Georgia Tech plays in Clemson. It will be interesting to see how Boston College plays Florida State with the momentum they have, and see where Florida State's at mentally as a program, even more so now than what they were before. And it's going to be interesting to see Miami playing North Carolina. Just see, can North Carolina get up off the mat and play a game because they are decimated with injuries. They're 1-6. It's a season to forget if you're a Tar Heel fan, but it's a season you could have saw coming because they lost so much to the NFL draft. But that's it, guys, for ACC Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. That's it for today. Join me tomorrow for any WWE news that I find that comes, I will bring. I hope you enjoyed my Monday Night Raw review. And I will see you tonight for Tuesday Night SmackDown Live. But guys, I hope you enjoyed your ACC football. Enjoy this weekend. A lot of great matchups. It starts off Friday night when Florida State travels to Boston College to meet the Eagles. Until then, guys, remember, God is good. Be blessed, and all the time, God is good. And I will see you soon here on Real Sports Talk. Ridge Wallace, go ACC.